Okay, yogis, find yourselves in a seated position. Take a few seconds to settle down, come back to the present. Remember, we did presence last time. It's all about the present moment, coming back to the here, coming back to the now, leaving the past and the future alone. We engage with it far too much. And I'm not judging whether it's good or bad. It's what we do because we're programmed to think of the past and the future for survival. But when you really live is now. So don't give up on your life just for something that you can imagine in the past or the future. As you focus on the present, increase the length of your spine, focus on your breath, relax your shoulders, see what's working today, what isn't. Have you got a mental picture of what your practice is going to look like? Again, we set ourselves up for an expectation. So instead, replace your expectations with your intentions. The difference between intentions and expectations is expectations, you hook yourself onto an outcome which you possibly can't control, while your intention is what you intend to do. That's more under your control. So my intention is a gentle flow class. Just go through the basic postures, see where we end up. Maybe if we feel energetic enough, a few balances. So take one last nice, deep, long breath. When you're ready, interlace your fingers all the way up, reach. Gently keep reaching your palms up, growing taller, reducing the weight on your hips. See if you can keep your arms alongside your ears and then maybe a little behind your ears if you've got that flexibility right now. And as you keep taking your arms behind your ears, your palms reach even higher. And then slowly release. Interlace your fingers behind you, squeeze your shoulder blades in, extend your elbows and heart up towards the sky. Chin up. And gently release. Interlace your fingers in front of you, round your back. Squeeze your palms in together and imagine someone's dragging your arms out of your shoulders. And slowly release down to the floor. Gently release, come back to seated, spine tall. Left palm outside right knee, right palm behind you. Inhale, spine tall, exhale, twist. Keep pulling your navel in towards your spine. And release the other side. Right palm outside left knee, left palm behind. Inhale, spine tall, exhale, twist. Gently release. Right palm on the right side. Inhale, circle up and across. And release. Inhale, circle your right arm up and across. And release. Get your feet out from underneath of you. Shake it out if you need to. And then cross your ankles and see if you can come up without support. And if you need support, go ahead, take your support. Stay safe. Come to the tops of your mats. Keep your feet about hip distance apart. Your heels a little further away from each other than your big toes. So your heels are lining up behind your second and third toes. Why do we do that? This to get a little more neutrality in the way the thigh joins up into the hip. So if you keep your hips, your toes turning out, your thigh is literally doing an external rotation. So that's why you want a little bit of an internal rotation going on, so you can start engaging your muscles. Push down equally into all four corners of your feet. Pull up your kneecaps. Point your tailbone down. Increase the length of your spine. Palms in front of your heart. Go back to your intention. Gentle flow. If you find you are unable to do a pose, just feel free to skip it. So stay within your limits. Of course, challenge yourself meaningfully, but just stay away from injuring yourself by trying to get your ego into the equation and pushing yourself into places your body doesn't want to go today. One more breath in, one more breath out. Inhale. Arms up, reach. Look between your fingertips. Maybe reach back a little bit. Inhale, come up tall. Exhale, swan dive. So when you swan dive, just letting your arms go, feel the muscles gripping into the bones. Create your own resistance. Externally rotate your arms as you take your heart forward, slowly all the way down. Hold on to the backs of your calves. So you're just beginning your flow. You may not have as much flexibility. So use your breath, use your patience to pull yourselves in gently with caution. See how much your body is willing to let go. Inhale, come up halfway, heart reaching forward, fingertips reaching down, chin up, hips over heels. Exhale, bend your knees, fingertips on either side, right foot all the way back. Keep your hips low, right knee straight, heart moving forward, chin up, hips low. Get your right palm next to left foot, left palm outside left knee. Once again, inhale, spine tall, exhale, twist, take your left arm up, twist around, see if you can reach your left arm up the midline, and then maybe across. Pay attention to your right knee. Is it buckling in? Do you have the strength to keep it up? So you're going into this with strength, with flexibility. Slowly release your left palm down. Left foot all the way back, stay in plank. Shoulders over wrists, hips in line with shoulders, chin up. Gently release your knees down to the mat, hips slightly back. Start bending your elbows. Try and keep a straight spine. Your heart moving all the way down, chin down, knees, chest, chin, shoulders away from the ears. And then walk your knees back to drop your hips down. Relax your toes on the mat. Push the mat forward gently with your palms. Come up with your heart. Stay in baby cobra. As you can see, this is going to be a fairly classic Vinyassa flow. Opening out little parts of your body one at a time. Right now, you're in a small back bend. If you want, go ahead, pick your palms off the mat, under your shoulders, squeeze your shoulder blades in, keep your elbows close to your body. Inhale, see if you can get your heart up a little more, but stick your toes to the mat. Slowly release your palms back down. Index fingers parallel, fingers spread, tuck your toes in. Come up through your knees, hips up and back to your first down dog. Your feet are 2 fist distance apart, heels behind your second and third toes. So internal rotation of the thighs, of the hips. Keep pushing the mat forward with your palms. This gives you the energy, the traction to push your shoulders back,
External rotation of the arms and the shoulders. Lengthen your neck along your arms. Keep taking your tailbone up and back. Then lift your head. Look between your fingertips. Get your right knee into the chest. Float forward to plank and release your right foot all the way down, a little to the right. Left knee straight, hips moving down, heart moving forward, chin up. Keep that strength in your back knee. Get your left palm next to right foot, right palm outside right knee. Inhale, spine tall. Exhale, twist. Once again, twist with strength, twist with flexibility. So the strength is in the back leg. You're holding it straight. The flexibility is in your lower back. That's where you're twisting from. Stay with your breath. Inhale, reach up higher with your fingertips. Exhale, see if you can go across the midline. Slowly release. Back foot all the way forward. Deep forward fold. Remember, keep your feet hip distance apart, heels slightly apart from each other. Fold in as much as you can. This time, see if you've got a little more flexibility to get your heart a little closer to your knees. Inhale, come up halfway. Reach your heart forward, straighten your knees. Chin up. Exhale, forward fold. Palms all the way down next to your feet. If you have the flexibility, otherwise hold on behind your calves. Pull yourselves in. And next, inhale, gently bend your knees. Inhale your arms all the way up and back. And then palms together in front of your heart. So now every time we do up and back, try and get in a little deeper each time. So you keep improving your back bends, but once again, be mindful of where your body does not want you to go. Inhale, take your arms up, look between your fingertips, and back bend. Push your hips gently forward, maybe bend your knees. Inhale, come up. Exhale, swan dive all the way down. So if you notice, it's a gentle swan dive. Forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, bend your knees, fingertips on either side. Get your left foot all the way back. Your right knee on top of your right ankle. Your left foot as far back as it will go. Your left heel on top of your left toes. And then gently bend your left knee, drop it down. Walk it further back, away from your right heel. If you want, come up on your right knee, or else if you feel you've got the strength and flexibility, inhale, circle your arms all the way up to vertical and then back. But then keep pushing your tailbone down and forward. Keep taking your fingertips even higher up before you jam them back. Think of taking your heart up towards the sky. If you want to be hyper extensive, turn your palms to face back and see if you can get your arms behind your ears a little more. So really stretching out on your back bend. Then circle your palms all the way down. Pick up your back knee. Front foot goes all the way back into plank. Shoulders over wrists, hips in line with shoulders. Tighten up your thighs. Come on. Your tailbone is pointing straight back. It's not one of those pointing up or pointing in. It's pointing straight back. Chin up. If you want, knees, chest, chin. If you want, drop down to your knees. Do a semi-chaturanga. So keep your elbows close to your body. Heart moving forward. Chin up. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly all the way down. Relax your toes on the mat. Shoulders away from your ears. Push the mat forward with your palms. So the motion starts from your palms. Because of that pushing motion, you start peeling your heart off the mat. Come to your full cobra. So this is where I can end up with, to start with. So stay here. There's no need to just jam yourself up meaninglessly. Keep your hip points on the mat. Feel supported, but keep your shoulders away from your ears, your neck a natural extension of your spine. Tuck your toes in, come up through your knees, hips up and back. Down dog. Knees straight, backs of the thighs towards the wall behind you. Stay with your breath. With each inhale, extend your spine even further up towards the ceiling and your tailbone back. With each exhale, release your heels down to the mat to the extent they can. Look forward between your fingertips. Get your left knee in towards the chest. Slide forward to plank and release your left foot between your palms a little to the left. Keep your hips low, heart moving forward. Bend your right knee down to the mat. Walk it back if you can a little bit. Once again, palms either on your left knee, or if you've got the strength, inhale, arms up next to your ears, reach up. Then if you want, reach your arms back, take your heart up. Want a little more interesting stuff going on? Keep pushing your tailbone down and forward. Turn your palms back, pinkies towards each other. Then see if you can take your arms behind your ears, heart still moving up towards the ceiling, elbows straight. Final adjustment. Soften your eyes. Drop your tailbone down and forward even more. Slowly release. Palms all the way down, either side of your front foot. Pick up your back knee, back foot all the way forward. Deep forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Hips over heels, knees straight, fingertips reaching down. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle sweep all the way up and back. See if you can go a little further back. Palms together, palms in front of your heart. Close your eyes. Check in with your breath. When you're ready, blink your eyes open. Get your palms down next to you. Take your right palm, put it on your lower back, your fingertips facing down. Inhale, circle your left arm up, and then circle it back. Keep pushing your hips forward with your right palm. See how far back you can reach with your left arm, and then circle it behind your left thigh or your left knee. See how much further down you can walk it. Bend your knees if you need to. Look down at your left heel. Then extend your left arm again. Circle it all the way from the back, up and down. Release your right palm next to you. Take your right knee up. So right angles of the right hip, right knee, right ankle. Left palm outside right knee. Inhale, circle your right arm up. Exhale, twist. Now, if you don't want to do the balances, go ahead, take support of furniture. Drag the furniture nearby so you can hold on to it. Or you can just do a standing twist. You can put your foot down and just do a standing twist. So it depends on where you want to go with this. Keep taking your spine tall, pushing into your left foot, left knee straight. Reach back with your right fingertips. Slowly release. Now, if you want, drop your foot down. If you want, inhale, take your arms up. Exhale, push your right foot all the way back slowly to high lunge. Drop your hips down as much as they will go. Reach your fingertips up. When you're ready, drop your right heel down, open up, warrior two on the right side. Keep pushing your left hip down towards your left ankle, left knee over your second and third toes. So if you look inside your left knee, you should be able to just see your left big toe. Spine tall, shoulders relaxed. Push through your fingertips. Drop your right palm, take your left palm up and back. Peaceful warrior. Getting into side bends, lateral side bends. Inhale, come back. Warrior two. Straighten out your left knee. Let's move to triangle. So if you're a beginner and you want to practice staying in one plane, take your right palm behind you and hold on to your right hip point. If you can't hold on to your right hip point, just stay somewhere where it's feasible. Keep your left arm straight. Imagine a box of chocolates. Keep reaching for it. The only condition is that your right shoulder doesn't dip forward. The more you reach for the box of chocolates, the more your right shoulder keeps moving back. Keep reaching until your body at one point will just say stop. The inner left thigh pulls too much. So that's where you learn to respect and stop. At that point, instead of just dropping your palm down, make a big circle with your left fingertips. Reach far forward and then circle your left fingertips down. Now, if you're lucky like me, you could reach your fingertip down. Or if you can't, keep your palm on your calf just for balance. So don't put your weight in, just hold it there for balance. You want the posture to be held by your abs. You don't want your abs giving up and just holding it here. Then if you want, release your right palm up. Classic triangle. Check in if you're scrunching up your toes. Relax. If you're aligned well, you don't need to grip the mat with your toes. Reach up. In fact, the best part of yoga is to let go of whatever muscles you don't need to hold the pose. When you're ready, look down at your left toe, bend your left knee, come up to warrior two. Windmill your arms around. Get your left leg back and up. Reach back, reach up. Keep your hips level. Keep reaching your left toes back and up. Keep pushing your shoulders back. If you want to drop your left foot down, if you feel you've got it, inhale to three-legged plank. If you want, drop your left foot down now. If you want, drop your right knee down for one knee, chest, chin. If you want, go for one leg chaturanga, what I'm doing now. Then all the way down to the mat. Relax your toes on the mat. Circle your shoulders up, back and down. Inhale, come up to Cobra. See if you can do a little deeper with your Cobra. If your Cobra goes a little more than last time. Keep your elbows close to your body, shoulders away from your ears. Neck a natural extension of your spine. Tuck your toes in. Hips up and back. Down dog. Stay with your breath. Heels behind your second and third toes. Look forward. Get your right foot all the way forward between your palms. Maybe a little to the right. Drop your left heel down. Heel to heel alignment this time, left toes pointing in. So warrior one set up. Keep pushing your hips down and forward. So right knee over right ankle. Keep pushing your left pinky toe into the mat. Heart moving forward. Inhale, sweep your arms up, warrior one. Reach up. Keep pushing your left hip forward, right hip back. Keep pushing your tailbone down and forward. Keep reaching your fingertips up even more. Feel the stretch on the sides of your torso. When you're ready, circle your left palm behind your left knee. Do a slight back bend. Walk your fingertips down. Reach up and back with your right palm. Look down at your left heel. Circle your left arm all the way back. Up again. And this time straighten out your right knee. Get your palms on your hips so you don't have to deal with the leverage. Keep pushing your left hip forward, right hip back. Inhale, spine tall. Exhale, hinge from your hip, heart reaching forward. Keep pushing your right hip back, left hip forward, spine tall. See if you can get your spine parallel to the floor, chin up, heart moving forward. Think of taking your heart forward. When you're ready, bend your front knee. Get your fingertips down on either side of your front foot. Get your back foot all the way forward. Deep forward fold. Straighten out your knees. Inhale, come up halfway. Pull your navel in towards your spine as you keep lengthening your spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, circle your arms all the way up and maybe a little back. And then palms together in front of your heart. Close your eyes. Get in touch with your breath. So even though it doesn't feel like much, you've gotten at least 10 poses on that one round. That's the beauty. You don't even feel how many poses you do if you're just in the flow. Literally going with the flow. Seeing what I throw at you and just dealing with it in the here, in the now. Deciding whether you want to do it or you don't want to do it. And that's the end of it. When you're ready, get your arms alongside you. Left palm fingertips down on your lower back. Inhale, circle your right arm up, grow tall. Exhale, circle back. Get your right fingertips behind your right knee or your right thigh and walk it down as much as you can. Bend your knees if you need to. Push your hips forward. Keep taking your heart up towards the sky. Maybe look down at your right heel. Point your right fingertips all the way back. Circle up, circle forward, and release your arms next to you. Take your left knee up. Right angles at the hip, at the knee, at the ankle. Right palm outside left knee. Inhale, circle your left arm up and then out to the side. Twist, standing twist. Feel the balance on your right foot. If you notice, it's not a static thing. It's dynamic. Your right foot keeps pivoting on the mat. It's a second to second balance. Talk of presence. How much does your body and your mind have to focus to stay here? Balancing on one foot If you want, drop your foot down. If you want, release your posture. If you want to carry on with the balance, take your arms up, get your left foot all the way back to high lunge. Keep taking your hips down and forward, back knee straight, reach up with your fingertips. When you're ready, drop your left heel down, heel to arch alignment, open out. Warrior two. Right hip down towards your right ankle, left pinky toe into the mat, left knee straight. That's your anchor, that's your strength. Spine growing tall, shoulders relaxed. Many times I see people with warrior two that looks like this, and they're like, oh my God, I'm in warrior two. Let it go, guys. Chill, you got this. Push through actively with your fingertips. When you're ready, drop your right palm down, take your left palm up and back. Peaceful warrior. Very often people tell me there's nothing peaceful about this warrior. If you don't find this very peaceful, call it reverse warrior. Come back, warrior two. Straighten your right knee. Get your left palm behind you, hold on to your right hip point. Or basically what you need to do is make sure you're hooked up so your left shoulder keeps moving back and up when you're in the posture and it doesn't tilt forward. You see, this prevents me from tipping forward. Reach for your box of chocolates. Keep going, keep going. And now I'm feeling that little stretch in my inner right thigh. So I circle sweep my right arm all the way down. I keep pushing my left shoulder up and back. I'm engaging my core. When I'm ready, I release my left arm up to the sky. Final expression is looking up at your left thumb without that intensity in your eyes. Soften your gaze. So yeah, it's a very demanding pose. Can you let the intensity disappear from your eyes? Stay with your breath. See how the breath feels different on the left side of your torso compared to the right side of your torso. Look down at your right toes. Bend your right knee. Circle up, warrior two. Windmill your arms around. Front foot all the way up and back. Three-legged down dog. So keep your hips neutral. There's a difference between opening up your right hip over your left and keeping the hips neutral. So right now, my right hip point is facing down towards the mat. If I flex my ankle, my toes are facing down. If I point my toes, they're just facing back. Keep pushing the mat forward with your palms. Inhale, come to plank. You can drop your foot down anytime you wish. If you want knees, chest, chin. If you want Chaturanga, yogi's choice. Chin up. And then drop all the way down. Circle your shoulders up, back, and down. Come up, Cobra. Lengthen your toes towards the back of the room. Keep your feet about hip distance apart. Keep pushing your inner thighs in towards each other as you think of lengthening your spine before you start taking your heart up even more. Push down and forward with your palms. Slowly release. Tuck your toes in. Hips up and back. Down dog. See if you can straighten out your knees. Heels down towards the mat. For some of us, the heels will never reach the mat, and that's cool as long as you're getting that stretch in the Achilles tendon. Look forward between your fingertips. Get your left foot all the way forward between your palms. Drop your right heel down, heel to heel alignment. Right toes in at 45, hips down and low. Right hip pushing forward, left hip pushing back. Inhale, sweep up. Warrior one. So if you notice, I keep my hips where they are. I don't kind of keep my hips up, sweep up to warrior one, and then drop them again. So try and get that focus, that platform from which you can build. Reach up with your fingertips. Keep your palms coming in towards each other. When you're ready, circle your right palm behind your right knee. Keep that right knee straight. Don't bend it. Walk your fingertips down. Keep taking your left palm up and back. Keep pushing your tailbone down and forward. Powerful stretch. Lots of strength. Circle back up. Keep pushing your right hip forward, left hip back. Palms release to your hips. Straighten your front knee. Inhale, spine tall. Exhale, fold forward. Chin up. So keep pushing your left hip back, right hip forward. Stay with your breath. Feel that stretch, left glute to left hamstring. 3, 2, 1. Bend your left knee. Get your fingertips down on either side of your left foot. Back foot comes all the way forward. Feet are hip distance apart. Straighten your knees. Forward fold. If you want, hold on to your big toes with your index and middle fingers. And bend your elbows, pull yourselves in as much as you can. Now, keeping that hook of your big toes, inhale, come up halfway. See how far you can get your shoulders up. Exhale, forward fold, bend your elbows again. And then release, inhale, circle sweep your arms all the way up and back. And palms together in front of your heart. Close your eyes. Stay with your breath. Check in with what your body was resisting and where your body was just allowing yourself to go with the flow. When you're ready, gently open your eyes, push down into your left foot, pick up your right heel, get the heel into the groin, push the foot into the thigh into the foot. Right knee moving back, left hip point moving back, spine growing tall. Again, this is a balance. So if it's difficult, please make it easy. Use a piece of furniture, or you can move your foot down to your calf, or you can actually put your toes on the mat and just rest your heel on your calf. So go to a level that challenges you just enough rather than overwhelms you. And in life, you always have this little choice of choosing something that is just challenging enough and not overwhelming. Sometimes it doesn't let you choose. That's when you start using your breath. But this is your yoga practice. You choose. When you're ready, inhale, circle your arms all the way up to your tree. Do whatever you want with your tree. So just hang out in your tree like I'm doing. Or if you want, gently start dimming your eyes and close your eyes. If you want, bend your tree from side to side. Whatever it is, right knee moving back. So don't let your right knee come forward and then you become all hunched up like this. That's not a nice tree. Find your roots with your left foot. See how your left foot is behaving against the mat. How is your left foot handling the flow of balance?
When you're ready, slowly release your palms back down to your hips. Get your right foot all the way back to high lunge. And of course, if you want to keep your foot down anywhere on the mat as an intermediary stage, go ahead and do it. If the balance becomes too challenging, make it easy, simple. Inhale, circle your arms all the way up. Exhale to the side. Inhale, spine tall. Exhale, twist to the left. So when you're twisting, think of getting your tailbone down and forward even more. Think of increasing the length of your spine even more. Think of reaching in either side with your fingertips. So if you reach too much with your right arm, you end up looking like this. You don't want that. If you reach too much with your left arm, you end up looking like this. You don't want that. You want to be in the center, but your arms are reaching out. When you're ready, you're going to circle your left palm down, right palm up, and get into warrior two on the right side. Make sure it's heel to arch, make sure your feet are perpendicular, left hip moving down to left ankle. And now you got a choice. You can stay in warrior two, or you can move with me to half moon. So get your right palm on your right hip, reach your left arm forward, bring it down 8 inches ahead of your left big toe, a little to the left. Keep your fingertips down. Walk your right foot in halfway. Square your shoulders so your right shoulder gets above your left shoulder. Keep looking down at your big toe. Then slowly get your right leg up. Straighten out your left knee, both your knees straight. Flex your right ankle. If you feel you've got the balance, take your right arm up. If you want to keep challenging your balance, release your left arm off the floor next to your ear. Release your right arm to clasp your left palm. Stay with the balance. But if you don't want to do all this challenging stuff, just stay in simple half moon. That's probably the nicest little balance ever. When you're ready, slowly release back. Warrior two. Windmill your arms around. Front foot all the way back, hips up and back. Down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, or Chaturanga, yogi's choice. And then all the way down to the mat. Get your right forearm in front of you, parallel to the top edge of your mat. Bend your left knee. Circle your left palm, hold on to your left ankle or left foot. First, pull the heel in towards your hip. Feel the stretch on your left quadricep. Feel that left knee starting to lift off the mat. Then push your left foot back and down. Extend your left elbow. Your left shoulder starts moving back. If you increase the force of pushing your left foot back and down, your heart starts moving up. And then at some point, you might want to release your right arm and take your left knee up, toes up, but your right toes remain down. 5, use your breath. 4, 3, 2, 1, gently release, palm on top of palm, forehead on your palm, relax. Get your palms under your shoulders, tuck your toes in, come up through your knees, hips up and back, down dog.
Look forward between your fingertips. Get your right foot all the way forward between your palms. Stay on your right fingertips. Inhale, come up, high lunge. Keep your hips low. When you're ready, we'll move to warrior three. So get your arms parallel to the floor. Once again, box of chocolates. So keep gliding your arms parallel to the floor forward. At some point, your back foot will lift off. Straighten the back foot also parallel to the floor. Get your ears between your arms. Your toes are reaching back or pointing down, whatever works. But for God's sake, don't point them to the side. Keep your left hip point facing down. Don't open your left hip point up. Reach through your fingertips. Keep your heart parallel to the floor. Breathe. 3, 2. Now, don't just drop down. Just release your fingertips down. Take your left toes even higher up. As high as you can. Some of us can do standing splits. Go ahead, do it. Here's your time. Take your heart down to your knee. Reach your left toes up. And then slowly get your left toes all the way down. Next to your right foot. Forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle sweep all the way up and back. And release. Palms in front of your heart. Close your eyes. Stay with your breath. Hopefully some of you are sweating. So even though we're moving slowly from pose to pose, we're really giving ourselves the chance to explore without staying too long in one pose. So this is a classic Vinyassa Flow. It's gentle, but it can also become a little demanding. When you're ready, open your eyes, drop your arms, pick up your left foot, push down into your right foot. Take your left heel, push it into your groin, left foot against right thigh against left foot. Left knee moves back, right hip point moves back. Inhale, spine grows tall. Then reach your arms up. Once again, mirror whatever you did on the other side with your tree. Keep reaching up with your fingertips. Keep pushing down with your right foot. So this is root to rise principle. The more you push down into the earth with your right foot, the more you can take your fingertips higher. The more you feel the stretch, the more you need to use strength in your flexibility. When you're ready, if you want, keep your arms up and smooth transition to high lunge. If you want, make your transition easier by dropping your foot, dropping your arms, whatever works for you today. Inhale, reach up higher with your fingertips. Exhale to the side. Inhale, spine tall. Exhale, twist to the right. Same thing. Tailbone moves down and forward. Arms reach on either side. Strong. Keep that twist going. Keep that back knee straight. I know the back knee just wants to buckle over, but don't. Circle your right palm down, left palm up, open up, warrior two on the other side. So even though we're just transitioning through warrior two, I still try and make it my best. So I don't hang up here. I still push my right hip down towards my right ankle. Let's move, go to half moon, do exactly what you did on the other side. Left palm on left hip. Right arm reaches forward, drops 8 inches ahead of your right big toe, a little to the right. Drag your left foot in halfway. Open your left shoulder above your right shoulder, but keep looking down. Float your left leg up. Flex your left ankle strongly. If you've got this, take your left arm up. If you want, release your right palm up next to your right ear. And then clasp with your left palm. Keep your knees straight. Keep your hips opening up to the left. Reach through your fingertips. Reach through your left heel. When you're ready, slowly transition back to Warrior Two. Again, though it's just a transition, it's the best Warrior Two I can do in this moment. Windmill your arms around, front foot all the way back, hips up and back, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, or Chaturanga, yogi's choice. All the way down. Relax your toes on the mat. Get your left arm forward so your left forearm is parallel to the top edge of your mat. Bend your right knee, hold on to your right foot. First, pull the foot heel in towards your hip. Feel your knee rising. So as you push your quad into the mat, your knee will want to slide up. Then push your foot back and down. Extend your right elbow, open your right shoulder. Keep pushing, a little more energy and your heart starts coming up. And then release your left arm forward. Take your right knee up, right toes up, reach everything up. 5, 4, use your breath, don't hold your breath. 3, 2, 1. Gently release, palm on top of palm, relax. When you're ready, palms under your shoulders, tuck your toes in, come up through your knees, hips up and back, down dog. Look forward, get your left foot all the way forward between your palms. Hips low, heart moving forward. Inhale, circle, high lunge. Moving to Warrior Three, arms go parallel to the floor. Box of chocolates, reach, tilt forward. At some point, the back foot comes off. Straighten your front knee, straighten your back knee. Reach through your fingertips, reach through your toes. Right hip point keeps facing down. Don't open your right hip over your left hip. It's still a Warrior Three. Keep your elbows straight. Imagine a block between your palms. Push into the block. Take the block forward. Reach back with your toes. Everything parallel to the floor if you can make it. Then 5, 4, 3, 2, circle your palms down. Take your right leg up, even higher, standing splits. Try and keep your standing knee straight. If it's too much, bend it a bit. Keep reaching your heart down to your knee, standing knee, of course, not the floating knee. That would need enormous flexibility. When you're ready, slowly get your feet together, obviously on the mat. Straighten your knees, forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle, sweep your arms all the way up and back.
Palms together in front of your heart. Close your eyes. Check in with your breath. Check in with how you feel. When you're ready, gently sit down. Sit in the middle of your mat, facing the screen or facing the long edge of your mat. Get your right leg out to the side. Get your left foot next to your right thigh. Keep opening the left knee out as much as possible. Your right palm, hold on to the outer side of your left thigh. Inhale, circle your left arm up. Now get your right shoulder down towards your right knee. Just feel the stretch. Use your right palm to keep pushing the left knee down and reach. See if you can circle your heart up towards the ceiling. See if you can keep your left elbow straight. Keep pushing your left hip deeper into the mat. So there's a tendency for the left hip to rise. If you've got the flexibility, go ahead, reach for your right toes with your left fingertips, but keep pushing your left shoulder towards the wall behind. Otherwise, just stay here. See what feels right for you. Don't jam yourself here if you don't have the flexibility. The idea is to practice with diligence. The idea is not to get to a place. You're not going to get a medal for reaching your toes. You might get a backache instead. Slowly, 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 slowly release. Get your left palm behind your left hip. Push down into the palm. Take your hips up. Reach your right arm up and back. And release. When you're ready, let's go over to the other side. So there's the easy way of going over to the other side, which is just switch your legs. But what I would suggest we do is we lean back and get our feet off the mat. So it's a weird kind of boat pose. And then open out the left knee, bend the right knee in. So continue doing this weird boat pose and then settle down. Now obviously it doesn't land the place I want to, so then go ahead and adjust yourself on the mat. If you're still going through the boat pose, enjoy it. So keep your left knee straight out, so you're literally trying to turn your thigh out as much as you can in your pelvis. This is the limit of my range of motion. Keep sitting tall. This is my left palm, outside right thigh. Inhale, take your right arm up and reach across. Keep pushing down your right knee with your left palm. Keep pushing down into your right hip. So you don't want your right hip lifting up. Keep your right elbow straight if you can. Keep circling your heart up to the sky. Go ahead. If you think you have the flexibility and you want to reach your toes, do that. But think of then pushing your shoulder back and opening out. Or just remain here, whatever seems better for you today. Slowly come out, get your right palm behind your right hip, push down into the palm, lift your hips up, circle your left arm up and back. Keep pushing your hips up, as high up towards the ceiling as you can. 3, 2, 1, release. And because we did a boat pose transition, let's do it once again. So sit down equally on both your hips, lean back, get your feet up, extend, bend, and drop it down. Okay, I really don't know why I did that last bit, but that's life. Go with the flow. See what seems right in the moment, do it. So that's my half a minute yoga lesson for today. When you're ready, drop down into Shavasana. We've reached your favorite pose. So let everything go, let your ankles relax. I see a lot of people in Shavasana keeping their ankles flexed and toes pointing up to the sky. Hey, it's time to let go. Let it droop and lie down. If you want, tuck your chin in first, so you're lengthening the back of your neck, and then gently drop it down, so you don't feel that little crunch in your upper back. Keep your elbows a little away from your body. Turn your palms up towards the sky. Maybe if you want, pick up your shoulder blades, squeeze them in just a little bit, so you feel comfortable. And then just get into your breath. See if you can focus on the yogic breathing today. So as you inhale, think of your tummy going up, then your rib cage. Then as you exhale, your tummy will fall down, and then your rib cage. So just stay with that sinusoidal motion. Tummy, rib cage, tummy. When you're ready, slowly come back. Start moving your fingers and toes. Bend your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a nice little hug. Oh. And then gently rock from side to side. Take your time. When you feel the time is right, roll over to your right, turn your face down. Blink your eyes open, come back to seated. Wherever is comfortable, Vajrasana, cross-legged, Sukhasana. So today I'm going to be in Sukhasana. And just find your meditative stillness. So wherever you are, sit up tall, relax your shoulders, keep your palms face down on your knees, face up on your knees, or palms together in front of your heart, wherever is comfortable. Dare I say, flow into your stillness. And as you sit still, try and see what is flowing, even though you are sitting still. Blood within you is still flowing, hopefully. Your breath is still flowing. There will be some amount of air flowing around you. Time is flowing. You can hear my voice. So sound waves are flowing around you. And the beauty is, the more you still yourself, the more you find flow. So just a few more minutes, just sit still and experience flow, literally physically around you, and then see if you can drop into the flow of your life. It's flowing from birth to death. So experience flow in your stillness. Gently flow back to your last stretch. Interlace your fingers, extend your elbows round your back, and slowly descend your palms down onto the floor. And come back. Namaste, yogis. Hope you enjoyed going with the flow and hope you can apply it to the rest of your life. Just go with the flow, enjoy, and see you on Sunday.